Before a commercial pilot takes off, they go through a strict pre-flight checklist. And honestly, as a U.S. small business owner or LLC founder, your monthly bookkeeping requires the exact same discipline. Welcome to this explainer, where we're going to show you exactly how that rigorous safety preparation used in aviation is what you need to transform a highly stressful tax season into a totally smooth ride.
Because let's be real for a second here. Have your financial records just been quietly piling up all year long? For so many entrepreneurs, month after month of neglected bookkeeping creates this massive bottleneck right before the deadline. If you skip these steps, you risk crashing your cash flow or failing an IRS audit. Here is the exact U.S. accounting checklist your CPA wants you to run every single month to prevent that from happening. You definitely don't want to end up stuck on the runway with your stress levels literally going through the roof.
Okay, so here is our exact accounting flight plan today. We're going to start with the pre-flight inspection, look at hidden tax flight anchors, move right into the clean takeoff framework, and finally, ensure a smooth landing. All right, let's jump right into phase 1, the pre-flight inspection. The very first step here is verifying your baseline to ensure your financial foundation is totally secure. You literally have to match your accounting software data to your physical bank statements. Reconciling this data and clearing any of those outstanding balances is what actively prevents engine failure before you even think about filing your taxes.
Moving on to phase 2, hidden tax flight anchors.
You know, what's really wild is that most tax season panic doesn't actually come from complex tax codes. Nope, it comes from poor record keeping throughout the year. These messy, unorganized items act like heavy chains wrapping around your wheels. We're talking about unreconciled logs, missing critical receipts, and totally unchecked accounts receivable and payable. Think about it. If you don't even know who owes you money, your business is firmly anchored to the ground. There's no way you're taking off.
Handing your accountant a literal shoebox, or let's face it, a chaotic digital folder of receipts, is a guaranteed way to invite major errors. It wastes precious time, and it will cost you serious money. It's essentially the same thing as having a broken engine. Breaking those chains by verifying your baseline saves your capital and gets you prepped for immediate takeoff.
Which brings us to phase 3, the clean takeoff framework. Once your foundation is rock solid, we need to clear the runway, and we do that by running 3 specific system checks. Step 1, you absolutely must verify your employee payroll accuracy. You have to ensure withholdings are 100% correct to avoid massive compliance penalties. Then step 2 is isolating your asset purchases. And finally, step 3 is consulting your tax accountant early. I want to focus on step 2 for a second because it is absolutely crucial. You have to isolate large asset purchases like heavy equipment or vehicles entirely away from your ordinary expenses, like standard operational software. If you mix these two up, it is a massive red flag for auditors. Why? Because they require completely different tax treatments.
Okay, look at that massive 0. That 0 is exactly the number of days you should wait before meeting with your CPA once your baseline is verified. 0 days.
Seriously, please do not wait until the final deadline. If you delay until the final hour, you are absolutely going to pay premium catch-up fees to an accountant whose calendar is already totally overflowing. And honestly, the worst part, you're paying those massive fees for basic organizational work that you could have easily done yourself.
Finally, we arrive at phase 4. A smooth landing.
Here's the big mindset shift we really need to establish. You have to start treating tax preparation as a continuous, methodical, year-round process. It is not some last-minute panic project for April. Just like in aviation, success is all about rigorous, consistent preparation.
When you actually adopt this aviation checklist mindset, the benefits are just huge. You're going to save an immense amount of time year-round, and you'll drastically cut down those accountant fees. Why? Because, frankly, you aren't paying a highly trained professional to organize your mess. You just get to land smoothly and with absolute confidence every single tax season. Now, if you want to keep mastering your business numbers with practical bookkeeping hacks, make sure you hit subscribe right now. And to get the exact tools you need to execute everything we just talked about, head over to our blog at financeMadeSimple, blog.blogspot.com. You can download all of our free tax preparation templates and bookkeeping packs right there. So, I'm going to leave you with this final provocative thought. The checklist is literally in your hands. The runway is totally clear. So will you take control of your numbers and ensure a safe flight? Apply these systems to your own business, run those pre-flight checks, and let's make it a great tax season. Safe flying!